What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Today is Women's Day, and there's some women in my life I would like to celebrate. Some of you brothers have a lady in your life you want to celebrate. So if you have a mother, a daughter, people like that you're close to, I want to wish them all a happy Women's Day. Tell them O'Shea said that. And the person that, to me, speaks a lot about women's rights is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is the absolute modern feminist, which I have no problem with. Again, doesn't make me a heel, a bean. She can do whatever she wants. She's successful, God bless her. However, Nicki Minaj had a big problem with the way that black men were criticizing black women's looks and things like that. I don't know if you guys remember this, but let me play that clip and then I'm gonna come back.
Like, I don't ever want a man to come back on this internet and talk about some place from who the fuck you think y'all talking to? That's a conversation you have for your woman behind closed doors. Y'all feel like y'all can constantly disrespect black women? Get the fuck out of here.
I love this.
And to the men that get on and laugh about black women because you mad because some black girl broke your ugly ass, like the podcast clown, the podcast clown. I wish the would have tried that with me, bitch. I wish the would.
They wouldn't have tried it with you, and you wouldn't have been there.
Never. Yeah. But we ain't even gonna get at no light. But my point is, you speak about these things in the privacy of your home with your woman. This is not embarrassed black woman season. Understand? I'm talking about men that feel the need that they can comment on women's bodies and keep saying what we like and what they don't like. Who are you? This ain't about you.
Yeah.
You saw Joe Budden clapping in the background, right? Yeah, Joe Budden was clapping. And when you look at Nicki Minaj, just look at her archetype. We can see it for what she is. Very sexual, explicit at times in her lyrics. Maybe not as bad as Sexy Red and others, but explicit, we can say that. Also, she's a lady. Multiple surgeries, altered herself. And the way that she looks, I mean, it's almost like somebody painted her body together to look like, hey, this very sexually charged person that fits a very, in some words, people will be looking at her and say a degrading stereotype of what women are, black women in the community. It's debatable, it's whatever. But what kind of reward would you get if you're a lady and your attitude is similar to Nicki Minaj? What kind of man do you feel like you would get, you deserve? Because every lady believes they are deserving of the best, right? That's very rare that I come across a lady and she doesn't deserve the best. So let me play this clip. I'll tell you what you'll get if you're Nicki Minaj.
I don't know if they would love me if they really knew me, though. You know, babe,
Why wouldn't they? They'll love you even more if they really knew you. You're a very kind-hearted, beautiful person inside and out. Oh. That's undeniable. But I don't want nobody. So am I.
Who said what?
So am I.
Who has said that? Okay. All right, guys. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Love you, Barbs. I'll come back later. I'll do another trip.
So yeah, you're gonna get that. You're going to get that. That's the kind of man that you can suspect you can get. If you're lucky like Cardi B, you'll get Offset. But if you act like Nicki Minaj, you can concur or infer that you'll get a guy like this. Let me play this Cory Holcomb clip because he's talked about a girl he knows with the BBL. She got married. What kind of dude did she end up getting? Play the clip.
Talk about a woman with a BBL. Let's just talk about it. How can you marry a woman with a BBL and think you have a woman who believes in herself? Has this ever been said? If a woman has a BBL, she thinks lowly of herself And when you marry a woman who thinks lowly of herself, you taking all that in. A BBL is good to look at and if that's what you want to do. Because I ain't going to lie. She got a BBL. It changed her life. Her BBL, she wound up getting married. Because it was a dude who was down on his luck. And he married her. And she got mad at me. She was like, "F you, Cory, I got a husband." I was like, "But he moved into your apartment that you rent with your 2 kids."
I know who you're talking about.
And so she got mad at me. She got mad at me, but all I did was set a fact. How does a fact make you mad? How does a fact make you mad? You got a nigga at rock bottom. You could get them. I'm talking about a nigga who is like in his 40s and ain't got nowhere to go. Them niggas is out there for you, ladies. Them niggas is out there for you. But most women with BBLs have to settle for men. How can I put this shit without sounding like a hater? I don't know if I can say it without sounding like a hater. I guess I would sound like a hater. If your wife got a BBL, you pick them from the bottom of the barrel, homie. You pick them from the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, that's right. You get a guy like Kenneth Petty who looks like he's the kind of guy, and I didn't say it myself, one of the comments said it. He's the kind of guy that looks like he always needs to borrow $40. He's behind her. He's sounding corny because he is corny, and you can pretty much suspect she don't have any respect for him. I mean, he might have been a guy in the streets that was a tough guy. I mean, he's on ankle monitor now, and he can barely live in places. The guy can't take care of himself. She's taking care of that guy. And what is she to get from him? I just want to know. And ladies out there that are looking for a man that is going to be very competent, you're looking for a man that's going to do things the right way. You're looking for a man that's going to be a builder in the future. You don't want a Kenneth Petty. Well, then I think the answer is simple. Then you would need to change your strategy to not be exactly like Nicki Minaj. Because being exactly like Nicki Minaj is going to tell the men that you want to deal with that you're not serious. It has to be talked about. Like, is this person serious or not? No, they're not that serious. Okay. Why are they not serious? Well, by how they are trying to present themselves. And you can present yourself any kind of way you want. It's not anything wrong with it. Just don't complain when you end up with a guy like Kenneth Petty. We all know his criminal record. We all know what he did before. I'm not here to begrudge him. Just know that that's the kind of guy you're going to get. Okay? Because the men out there who have the ability to match you in certain elements of, well, you're an intelligent young lady, you're smart, you're doing your thing, you're a woman that wants to have nice things. Well, there are a lot of women out there that are competitive. In the black community, you got it. In Arab communities or whatever communities, you're just not gonna find somebody that's just like, you know what, I want a lady who is pretty much dressing explicitly all the time, that may or may not respect me because she's never seen it. You'll just get so tired of that. You will get so tired of that level of frustration. And if you really don't want to put up, you just won't. Like, this is what people don't understand. A lot of men are like that. If you don't have to put up with it, why would you? There is no reason to put up with it. If you don't have to, why would I put up with it? I don't need to put up with it, so therefore I won't put up with it. End of story. So I'm not. And ladies fail to realize that it's all these guys are bums. They not doing this, they not doing that. Then we see you with a guy like Kenneth Petty, and it's like, okay, damn, that's interesting. It's the best you can do. I mean, you made all that money and got all that opportunity to end up with a guy like that. Okay. So how does it feel paying for that guy's every move? Must be great, isn't it? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Jackson, back at it again. The episode Celebrity Junk. Put your fire, you just heard a bell. We're out.